Good morning, welcome to another video with a guy and his projects. Do you have headlight housings that are yellowed and beyond repaired? Are they about as pretty as your pearly whites? If they are as yellow as my coffee stained teeth, then you might want to replace them. If they're cracked or broken, you may want to replace them. If they've been scratched or anything else, whatever your reason for replacing them, we're going to show you how to do that today. We're actually replacing mine for cosmetic reasons. We've got the black grille, the black rims, and the nice looking tires now, and these just look out of place. So we're going to put on some darker, not darker bulbs, but some darker housings, not black housings. Just some darker trim and stuff just to make it look a little more appealing to us. If you were quoted several $100s from a mechanic shop to do this, it is within their right to charge whatever they want to charge. But it's also within your right to decline that service and say, I'm going to DIY and do it myself. So here on A Guy and His Projects, that's what we're doing today. We're going to show you how. Let's do it. So we are going to be using these housings. Like I said, they're just a little bit darker. Just the trim areas are darker. Here, I'm going to get rid of this. I will link these down below. Supposedly they're going to use the same bulbs that are already installed, so we can just swap them out, and this should be a pretty simple, straightforward, easy install, and hopefully be visually appealing when we're done. So step one is to pop your hood. All right, hood is popped. All right, so on this headlamp housing, you got a couple things to worry about. You got an electrical connector, you got 1, 2, 3 screws, and then from what I could tell, there's another one buried down there, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. So this is only on your driver's side. This is some kind of a temperature sensor, I don't know. You're just gonna squeeze the tab, pull it up, drop it down, and remember to put it back on the new one. Or it actually looks like this bracket stays here with it, so we can probably plug this back in, so scratch that. Boop. All right, we're gonna grab a 10mm. I don't know if you guys can hear that over the droning of my annoying voice, but it's actually raining outside. I gotta show that off. It doesn't happen all the time here in Arizona. Can you see that on the pavement? It's still dark. It's only 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, I love the rain. So anywho, let's get back to work. Sorry about the random buzzing you hear in the background. I gotta fly the size of my nose buzzing around, and if you know the size of my nose, I know that's pretty scary, and yes, I am afraid for my life. All right, so 10mm, we got this bolt right here. Whee! We'll take this out. Put the screw where you're gonna lose it later. I'm gonna put it right in here where we're definitely going to lose it. And then you got another 10mm right here. Take that out. Put that next to the other one you're gonna lose so that you lose them in pairs. And we need a little Phillips for this plastic crap here. And this is just for a little windscreen or weather sealer, or, I don't know. Little plastic piece is gonna unscrew. And then you're gonna kind of pop out the anchor if you can. Yeah, there it goes. Boop. All right, you're now almost done, believe it or not. So what you can always do if you're in doubt about how many bolts you have looking for, you can look here. So we've got this plastic anchor we got 1, 2 screws. And then you can look at the bottom, and on the bottom corner right here, right underneath the blinker assembly, it looks like there's another one. So we gotta find that still. All right, so it's straight down here below this one. It's going straight there. It's kind of on an angle. It's kind of weird, but we're going to use our long extension, a screwdriver to make some room. Okay, around the screw. And you're going to pop this loose. So right now you can see, maybe, where that bolt is. The bolt was right here. That's my ratchet going in there. So that's loose, everything seems loose. We're just super tight because the bumper on this is twisted. I'm going to doubt yours is twisted. Pull that out. We're just gonna wiggle this out. I'm quite honestly not sure what we're being hooked up on here. It's the bumper again. So if your bumper's not twisted like mine, this will probably be much easier. for me, the previous owner did a little front end damage, so everything's just a little bit twisted. So I'm going to grab this brown one and twist it, pull it out, that's your blinker. And then same with this one. I got this retaining ring for the whole housing, which apparently doesn't do anything here. Okay, I'll pick up this blue tab, which is broken. It's like everything on a 200,000 mile truck. Everything is always broken. Nothing's ever easy. Ah! Okay, so that's out. Alright, so now we do get this ring out. This is the bulb. We are reusing the bulb. Or you know what? Maybe we're not. Okay, well, news to me. Going back to this, we got our Sylvania 9007 bulbs. I'll try and link some of those down below. If I ever say I want to link something and then I don't, it's either because Amazon doesn't have anything available at the time I edited the video, or I just simply forgot. So if I don't link it and you need it, let me know, and I'll see if I can find it. So this bulb should go in the back side here. Boom, boom, boom. Set that down for just a minute. So this is going to come off, and then you're going to peel the sticker off. Whoop, whoop. And then don't touch the filament or the glass with your fingers. These get really hot, and that will just help burn them out faster. Find the slot it goes in, and then you're just going to, oh shoot, these ones don't twist. So I lied, just find the slot they go in. You have to spin it around until it works. Boop. There it is. And that's what this lock ring is for. And you just put it in, and now you're locked in place. That's it. Your other one, this has a fancy arrow on here. This is for your blinker or your indicator light. See, it does not come with a bulb. I don't know why it's so hard for them to just include the bulb. So you're gonna take it off. You can probably honestly just reuse this brown one if you wanted to. Might have to if it doesn't come off. Let's get a flat head. I'm gonna use a flathead driver to push this tab down, which just broke, of course. Yep, and so did that one. Might have been smarter just to reuse this whole assembly, but not too many people telling me I'm smart. The bulb just comes right on out. I'll link these down below too, just in case you need them. Where do we just put? Oh, right here. So just slap back in, just like so. Boop. Snaps in. Then you can take it, put this back in your assembly, just find where it fits, and you'll rotate it down. Okay, so now we're gonna wanna connect, I'm gonna have to move you guys in a little bit here. So you're gonna take your indicator light, that's gonna plug in. If you can't see, well, hopefully it's self-explanatory enough at this point. You can just plug in your electrical, plug in your headlamp. And then, learning from our earlier mistake. Oh, hey, speaking of mistakes, I realized something. There's a locking tab. This locks it into the metal and the housing that stayed in when we pulled the old bulb out. So either you can rip that out, or you can pull the new one out of the new assembly. It doesn't really matter which way you go. We're just going to use a screwdriver here and attempt to make it work. There it goes. Alright, so now that'll lock into the existing one. We need 10mm socket and extension. Okay. So however you do this, I'm going to attempt to do it like so. And we're gonna have to aim this down. There we go. Put these two in. There's one. This in. Boop. Alright guys, that's all there is to it. Replacing your stock headlamps into something that looks way more aggressive. This truck is starting to look really good. Can't wait to get the front end lifted, give it a nice aggressive stance. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I did find for the screw over here, I don't think I got it on camera. I ended up going underneath, laying underneath the truck and reaching up with my fingers. It was way easier than sticking the ratchet through there. Take your pick, either way works, but that was way easier for me when I did the passenger side. So if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Check out my playlist and other videos. Appreciate it guys. It's raining outside, kids are playing, and we don't get too many of those rain days out here, so I'm gonna go enjoy it. Adios.